Long time ago, in the heart of a bustling kingdom, there stood a grand palace known for its beauty and splendor. Its walls were adorned with intricate designs, and its gardens bloomed with rare flowers that filled the air with fragrance. Yet, despite its magnificence, the palace had earned a fearful reputation. People whispered that it was haunted, and no one dared enter after sunset. The story of the palace began with its last occupant, a wealthy merchant named Arif. Arif was known for his ambition and greed. His wealth was unparalleled, yet his heart was empty of kindness. One fateful day, Arif discovered a hidden chamber beneath the palace. In it lay treasures so vast that even his eyes, accustomed to wealth, gleamed with astonishment. But along with the treasure came a warning, inscribed on an ancient tablet. This wealth is cursed. It brings ruin to the unworthy. Disregarding the warning, Arif claimed the treasure as his own. That very night, strange events began to unfold. Shadows danced without light, and eerie whispers echoed through the halls. Arif, dismissing them as his imagination, grew more obsessed with his newfound fortune. But as days turned into weeks, his health deteriorated, and his mind was plagued by terrifying visions. Soon, Arif vanished without a trace, leaving the palace abandoned and cursed. Years passed, and the palace remained untouched, its once beautiful facade now draped in vines and decay. One day, a young scholar named Omar arrived in the kingdom. Omar was known for his courage and curiosity, always seeking knowledge and understanding. When he heard of the haunted palace, he was intrigued rather than afraid. "Ghosts and curses are tales meant to scare the timid," Omar said. "I shall uncover the truth of this palace." Despite warnings from the townsfolk, Omar entered the palace at twilight. The air inside was heavy, and the silence was deafening. He carried a lamp and walked through the grand halls, observing the faded beauty and broken remnants of its glory. Suddenly, a chilling wind blew out his lamp, leaving him in darkness. In the eerie silence, Omar heard a voice. It was low and sorrowful, saying, "Leave this place, or suffer the same fate as Arif." But instead of fleeing, Omar spoke calmly. "I seek only to understand. If you are a restless spirit, tell me your story." The voice revealed itself as the spirit of Arif, bound to the palace by the curse of his greed. Arif confessed his sins, lamenting his foolishness in ignoring the warning. He pleaded with Omar, "Free me from this torment. The curse can only be broken if the treasure is used to aid the needy." Omar, guided by his compassion, agreed. The next morning, he summoned the townsfolk and told them the story of the treasure and its curse. Together, they unearthed the wealth and used it to rebuild the kingdom, feeding the hungry and providing homes for the poor. As the treasure brought happiness to many, the curse lifted, and the palace's haunting ceased. The palace was restored to its former beauty, becoming a symbol of generosity and wisdom. Omar was celebrated not only for his courage, but for his understanding heart. As for Arif's spirit, it was finally set free, vanishing into a peaceful light. The story teaches us that greed and selfishness bring destruction, while selflessness and compassion can transform even the darkest curses into blessings. True wealth lies in using what we have to bring joy and prosperity to others.